I mean, what is it, 45 innings now without allowing an earned run? I mean, especially starting off conference and being able to give you guys that on Fridays. You know, how important has he been for you guys to kind of keep you in the run here, keep you in the race while you struggle a little bit on Saturdays and Sundays?
Well, when you have a Friday guy like that, you know you have a chance to win. And I think our team is a little different when AJ's on the mound and we're a little more confident and know we have a chance to win.
What's been different for him? He struggled a little bit early, you know, putting up 6 innings, 3 runs, that type of a line score. For him to be so dominant here in the WCC.
I think he has confidence in his stuff. He's attacking the hitters and he's being consistent with his attack, and that's been it.
And today, even today, he didn't have his best stuff. It didn't look like, struggled a little bit with the command, 4 walks. But just the competitor in him to be able to get out of a couple of jams, runner at third with 1 out, he gets a big strikeout there. The next inning, I believe, 2 runners on with 1 out. What enables him to be able to get out of those situations?
Just his mindset. He goes out there and no matter what the situation is, he's the same guy. And it starts from his work ethic. The guy is the hardest worker in the weight room. He's the hardest worker on the field, and he is the best teammate. And that just prepares him to have success on the field.
Speaking of the weight room, one guy that seems that has really blossomed this year and showing some power after being probably the skinniest kid I've ever seen as a freshman. Manny Jefferson, 9 home runs. He almost had another one here today, hitting one off the monster. What has went into his development that he's been able to add the power to his game?
That's another guy that's a relentless worker. He refuses to be ordinary. He wants to be great, and he's working hard at his defense, at his offense every day. And he's always had power, but he actually is putting himself in a better position to hit. He's in a more balanced position this year, and it's just allowing him to hit more pitches.
And it seems like he's been more patient at the plate as well, not chasing as many pitches, a lot of sliders away that he would chase earlier in his career. Didn't seem like he was going after those. I mean, Buffalo threw him a couple of nice ones that he didn't go after.
Absolutely, and that's part of just being in a more balanced position to hit, that he can lay off those tougher breaking balls and not swing at it and get a pitch, the next pitch that's possibly going to be a better pitch to hit.
And he had 2 hits today. Aaron Barnett also had 2 hits, including the big one in the first inning, a 3-run homer. He was batting, I think, around 240 earlier in the season, which, very uncharacteristic of him. How has he kind of, got back to the hitter that we're used to seeing?
What Aaron did is he didn't change anything. He knows he's a good hitter, and he had some bad luck for a little while. He was hitting balls hard at people, and then there was a stretch where he wasn't very good, but he stayed the same, and he didn't make all these wholesale changes because he's had success before, and he just stuck with it. And you're right, week by week his average has been going up, and he's had some huge hits for us.
How important is it for you to get him going in WCC play the way you have now that he's getting a little bit more confidence, a little bit more success?
To win the conference, your main guys have to be good. They have to come up with big hits, like Aaron's home run tonight and Manny's double off the wall and AJ's pitching outing tonight. You need your main guys to be good, and they were tonight.
And in the WCC, you guys are now 7-6. A couple games back of first place, but the WCC is always kind of a carnivorous, cannibalistic conference. How do you guys push yourselves forward? I mean, Saturdays and Sundays have been more of a struggle for you guys pitching wise. You've kind of mixed and matched. What do you need to see for some guys on the back end of your rotation to get you guys in a position to get into that WCC tournament?
We just need our pitchers to be a little more consistent. There have been outings when they've been quite good, and then there's been outings where there's been a little bit of a struggle, and we just need the consistency to be there.